Hello best friend and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a fabulous day. This is the first time you're watching my channel. My name is Sebastian and I welcome you guys with open arms. I do pop culture videos every single day, honey. So if you're looking for a new messy best friend, you have found me. Grab a snack, grab a drink, hit that subscribe button, girl. I'd be very grateful. Girl, we spent 5 hours in the ocean and I look... You can really now call me Sebastian the Crab, bitch. I'm like a mix of red, like Sebastian the Crab, and orange like an Oompa Loompa, bitch. I have no idea, girl. I bought this like Mexican organic sun thing. I think that's like made of carrots, bitch, because it's giving very much Oompa Loompa. But you know what, bitch? I'm living for it. Listen, we gotta talk. We have some tea. So I hope you guys are comfortable. Now, the other day, I made a video about Britney Spears' troubled ex. I think we're trying not to use the word crazy anymore, so I'm just going to use the word troubled and just, I believe in my heart, dangerous. That's just my opinion. You know, I'm not saying he is, but I'm just saying that in my opinion, I believe that he is not well and he is dangerous. Anyways, so we have some more updates on his arrest. If you guys saw my video, I made a video basically that he was arrested for alleged stalking. So now TMZ actually got like the whole kind of tea of why exactly he was arrested. So it says here the stalking arrest for Britney Spears' ex-husband Jason Alexander came after he alleged texts, called and followed a woman multiple times at the gym and then showed up at her house, TMZ reports. In legal docs obtained by TMZ, a woman says Jason followed her to the parking lot of a Lifetime Fitness in Franklin, Tennessee, I believe, on June 17th. She says she told him to leave her alone, but instead stated he sent her tons of texts and called her multiple times. She says he allegedly drove past her house, turned around, and drove past again the day after the parking lot confrontation, and even claims he approached her at the pool of the gym while she was with her child. TMZ broke the story. Jason was booked Wednesday morning for the alleged series of incidents and is being held on a $50,000 bond. I mean, listen, he just did 128 days for breaking into Britney's house and, you know, doing that mess. I mean, this man... Girl, listen, I'm actually very glad that this story came out. I mean, I'm not glad it happened, but I'm glad it came out because, once again, Britney's name was being dragged in the mud because of Jason Alexander and his mess. I really feel like they really need to, like, keep him this time until he gets the help he needs because, obviously, he has this, like, very scary way of thinking, and that like I think that he really does believe that he's unstoppable and that he can do whatever he pleases when he pleases. For example, breaking into Britney's home, you know, for example, doing all of this to this poor lady who was with her freaking child. I mean, I don't understand how like the law doesn't take things more serious. He was in jail for 128 days after he broke into Britney's wedding and her home, even went up to her bedroom. And he only got a 3-year restraining order, which that I also don't understand. So I don't get how the law works right now, but I feel like there has to be more protection for victims of people like this, in my opinion. But yeah, that was the tea on Jason Alexander. But I hope that lady, you know, I hope that lady gets a lifetime restraining order. So I also hope that for Britney because, girl, it is just giving way too much. But changing the subject, now that we're on the subject of Britney. So Britney posted something super, like, funny. And I just have to, like, talk to you guys about this, changing the subject a little bit. Because I just, like, I'm kind of super down for this collab. So Britney posted these pictures of the Vatican, which, I mean, the Vatican is such a beautiful place, you guys. I don't know if you've ever been, but it is just magical. There's also a lot of mystery in the Vatican. I mean, if you guys want me to go into like more detail, like my travels and stuff, I'd be really happy to do so. But yeah, the Vatican, you know, I'm a faith in, my faith in God, and I take my spiritual religion very serious. It's something I don't talk about because, you know, my grandfather always said, don't talk about religion, money, or politics. But I feel it in my heart that it's like, when I went in there, you guys, I couldn't, oh, it was very overwhelming. I'll tell you guys a story in another video, but it's just so much, and there's so much energies, and there's people crying everywhere, and there's people praying, there's people just going through so much energy, you guys. I had like an outer body experience. So if you want to hear that story, let me know in the comments. But going back to Britney, she says, I want me and Cardi B to show up at the Vatican. I think our asses can take the world to church. Stay classy, my friends, and don't forget to be kind. So there's a thing about this that I just think, there's rumors that Britney she's doing like this collab album allegedly. I mean, I read that a couple times. I also read that there's some songs coming out. I know Cardi B has talked in the past about wanting to work with Britney, that Britney's one of her favorites, and I just think it would be really freaking cool. There's something about Cardi B, it's like, people always compare Cardi B to Nicki Minaj, but I have to say, like, they're both very different. I think that Nicki Minaj, she knows how to play the game really good. She knows what songs are going to be massive hits. She knows how to promote. She knows how to kind of behave. She's very polished, just like any other huge mega pop star who is getting hit after hit. You do have to have a kind of a polish to you. Beyonce, Taylor Swift, what's his name, Harry Styles, they all have like a very polished way about them. You don't really see them in controversies. You don't really see them in anything like that. So there's the difference between Nicki and Cardi is that Cardi is more, in my opinion, I think more real. She like kind of doesn't really care if she gets like called out or canceled. She's throwing microphones everywhere. She's showing her tampon string on stage and she doesn't care. There's like a realness to her that I think is very refreshing. But I think it would be very interesting, a collab with Britney and Cardi, because of how unpolished and how like I don't give a fuck attitude Cardi has. So Cardi, I think, would go there. While, she's always getting compared to Nicki Minaj, I think Nicki knows how to be smart about it, because she knows what is going to work out on the end and what's going to work for her. And on the other hand, Cardi, I believe, doesn't care. So I think it would be really interesting to see what she says, because she's not scared of controversy. So I think it would be very interesting, like, what she would rap about on a Britney Spears song. So maybe she would go there with the conservatorship. Maybe she would go there with Britney's family. Maybe she would go there with, like, the rumors. Maybe she would go there with truthful stuff, So I don't know if Britney's hinting a collab with Cardi, but girl, I'd be so down for it. But also, like, I really want Britney to have commercial success. So I think going with Nicki for commercial success would be very smart. But I don't know, you guys. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. I hope Jason Alexander, honestly, I hope he gets the help he needs, because it's obvious that he's in desperate need, and he needs to leave women alone. He needs to leave people who are not interested in having a moment with him during the day alone, and he needs to just mind his own fucking business, stay at home, and pray, and not be a freaking douchebag. That's in my opinion, allegedly. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. I'm showing off my ring. Bye.